Oppo merging with OnePlus meant different things to different people, but for here in this part of the world, it only means we now have local access to these OnePlus devices. Currently, we now have 3 locally available, and what we're going to look at today and what we are going to talk about is the OnePlus 10T 5G. Hey guys, it's Vika and you're with The Modern Creatures. Now, there are already a lot of reviews on this phone, so what we're going to talk about instead are the features and qualities of the OnePlus 10T 5G that we love and what makes it worth getting.
First on our list, and probably one of the best qualities about this phone, is its impressive performance. You're given a flagship Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 processor that's able to sail through all sorts of tasks, intensive or not. For the average user, it may even be a bit too much considering it's partnered with a capable 8GB of RAM and 128GB of internal storage. But if you do need that extra push, virtual RAM is available. This borrows from the phone's internal storage to increase RAM capacity. You can expand up to 7GB maximum for virtual RAM.
The higher model with 16GB of RAM and 256GB of internal storage is supposedly on the way as well, but no word on when or what the price point is.
But expanded or not, intensive tasks like gaming or photography are also handled with ease and grace. Resource-heavy games like Genshin Impact ran smoothly even at high settings. If you're an FPS gamer, games like Apex Legends are also no problem for this device. You will experience heat, however, but the new cooling system on this phone does a pretty good job. I would personally put the included case on, however, as it does make it more comfortable. When it comes down to performance, the OnePlus 10T 5G knocks it out of the park. That's expected though with its flagship chip. Heating up is probably its major issue, but it wasn't something I was personally bothered with.
With the Oppo and OnePlus partnership, there were a couple of concerns on how the new Oxygen OS will look and feel now that it has a little bit of that Color OS DNA injected into it.
It can't be denied that, at first glance, you can feel Oppo's Color OS DNA with the overall look. OnePlus and Oxygen OS have been known to closely stick to Google's stock Android in terms of design, but not this time around. The overall software experience was painless, but that's thanks to the flagship processor we were talking about earlier. As for functionality, Oxygen OS 12 does offer fun and nifty features that I've come to love when using this phone. First up is OnePlus Shelf, which offers access to frequently used widgets and apps. You can bring it up, or rather down, by swiping on the top right side of the device. There are also pretty deep customization options. You can alter the shape of your icon, accent colors, layout, and more. Another notable and useful feature, especially this day and age, is the OnePlus Work and Life mode. You can schedule the time for work and the time for life, and then delegate apps, notifications that can come through during these times. Work mode automatically minimizes the use of entertainment or gaming apps and silences notifications, but you can easily take a break anytime by tapping here. What's up next is not really a feature but a fun little Easter egg. Bring up the system calculator and then type in OnePlus and you'll get this cute little animation. That's pretty neat.
In terms of design, the OnePlus 10T 5G doesn't really offer anything groundbreaking. The company has always stuck to minimalist designs, which makes sense since you see a lot of the effort go into improving performance and other features.
Offering a 6.7-inch OLED panel, maximum 120Hz refresh rate, 10-bit color, HDR10 Plus support, and Corning Gorilla Glass protection make it a well-specced display fit for a flagship device. The smooth panel has excellent touch response as well, which made it really useful when gaming. And with a peak brightness of 950 nits, it's usable even under direct sunlight. And last but definitely not the least on our list is the OnePlus 10T 5G's battery. With a 4,800 mAh capacity, the OnePlus 10T 5G was able to accompany me through the day as long as I didn't game or use the camera too much. And while it's not the 5000 milliamp hour capacity most of us are getting used to, the OnePlus 10T 5G does make up for it by offering incredibly fast charging speeds. On this phone is support for 150 watt Super VOOC Endurance Edition charging. And yes, it comes with a 160 watt charger in the box. So even if the phone taps out midday, you can quickly recharge and go. How fast exactly? Well, for us, we were able to fully charge the phone from zero in just 20 minutes.
Now I know what you're thinking, what about those cameras? OnePlus has always equipped their phones with pretty capable cameras, so why didn't they make it to our list?
For a device in this segment, the OnePlus 10T 5G's cameras come up just a little bit short, at least in my opinion. Not saying that these aren't good cameras, because they are. In optimal conditions, photos come out sharp, detailed, and with punchy colors. Cutouts are pretty good as well, though not the most natural I've seen, but it should be more than acceptable for social media. Even during low light, a steady hand and good ambient lighting will result in pretty impressive looking photos.
Again, they're not bad at all. They're just not the most exceptional thing about this device and probably not the reason why you'd pick it up.
So why would you pick it up? With its current offerings, the OnePlus 10T 5G may not be well-rounded enough to call itself a total flagship killer. But it remains that this phone has really great qualities and features, especially in the performance and battery department.
And that's all for today's video on the OnePlus 10T 5G. As usual, if you have comments and questions, please just leave them down below. And if you haven't yet, please do consider subscribing to our channel, visit our website and our other social media pages for more news, features, and reviews. Once again, this is Vika. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.